What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist. The battle for 2027 has officially begun, and the first major political bombshell has just been dropped. For weeks, we've been hearing whispers, then louder talks about a mega coalition of parties, led by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar to challenge President Tinubu and the APC. But when it seemed like a plan was forming, Peter Obi's 2023 running mate, Yusuf Datti Baba-Ahmed, has just thrown a massive spanner into the works. He didn't just reject the coalition, he called it a trap and boldly declared that the Labour Party is ready to go again in 2027. Now, let us watch the exact moment that made his stance crystal clear. Pay close attention to his words. They are loaded with meaning and has set the political landscape on fire. Sit back and take a watch.
Restore yourself to your former position. I have attended and I have listened to the coalition attempts, yet I still remain in Labour Party. I am not one to sleepwalk into any political arrangements. I call on all well-meaning politicians and members of Labour Party not to sleepwalk and allow themselves to be led into what they still are not comfortable with. I must say, in the past, a coalition was made, and in the past, a certain Nigerian government was voted out. I note with pleasure that this is what we as Labour Party did in 2023 and what we are about to do again in 2027. I note again that the coalition genuinely plans and intends to vote out the misruling APC. However, the government that follows is even more important than the act of removing a government itself. A government was removed, and what followed after was disaster. So I'm saying that I, personally, am more of the opinion that it is the kind of government that we form that is more important to me, not just the act of removing the APC. To be accorded the privilege of attending this important meeting. Labour Party is not a party to walk away from. The successes, the history that Labour Party of Nigeria has recorded is unique and unprecedented. We presented clear records and evidence of 10 million votes scored in the last election, thereafter reduced to 6.1 million votes. And for that, I still remain, Labour Party is not a party to walk away from. The act of state capture is a more onerous task than causing disunity and disaffection among and within political parties. After the tragedy of 2023, Nigeria was promised governance, yet we continued to experience unrelenting, underhand politics going on within the country, within the regions, between the regions, and within the parties. A lot of water, as they say, has passed under the bridge. I'm here as a loyal party member. I'm here as a peacemaker, and I'm also here to recruit. Having said that, I'm here.
Wow. Did you catch all that? That wasn't just a speech. That was a declaration of independence. Let us break down the three major crucial things that he just told us. First, the outright rejection of the coalition. When Datti said, I am not one to sleepwalk into any political arrangement, that was a direct shot at the coalition talks. He is essentially saying these talks are not based on principle or ideology, but on a desperate and blind rush for power. He even warned other politicians not to be led into what they are still not comfortable with. He is framing this proposed mega coalition not as a rescue mission for Nigeria, but as a potentially dangerous trap. Secondly, and this is the killer point, he reminded everyone of the disaster of the last mega coalition. Did you hear him reference the past? He said a coalition was formed, a government was removed, and what follows after was disaster. He's talking about the APC coalition in 2015 that brought President Muhammadu Buhari to power. This is a masterful political move. He is telling Nigerians, remember the last time strange bedfellows came together to grab power. We got the APC. Do you want to make same mistake again? By doing this, he paints the Labour Party as the only clean, principled and organic movement while portraying Atiku's proposed coalition as just another self-serving gathering of the same old political class. This is where the title of our video comes from. The implication is clear that he believes this coalition is for Atiku's personal ambition, not for Nigeria. And third, the big one, the 2027 declaration. The room erupted when he said, what we as Labour Party did in 2023 and what we are about to do again in 2027. That's it right there. That is a ball game. He has unequivocally stated that the Labour Party is not dissolving into any other entity. They are contesting the 2027. He reaffirmed his loyalty to the Labour Party, calling it a party you don't walk away from, especially after, in his words, they scored 10 million votes that were reduced to 6.1 million. This puts the Obedient Movement and the Labour Party tickets, whether it's Obidati or another combination, firmly for the 2027 ballot, completely independent of Atiku's plan. So, what does this mean for Atiku? It means a huge blow. His entire strategy largely relies on absorbing the massive Obedient voting bloc. Without them, his coalition loses its most potent force, that he has effectively drawn a line in the sand. So to sum it up, Datti Baba-Ahmed has rejected the coalition, called it a potential disaster, reaffirmed his absolute loyalty to the Labour Party, and declared their intent to run in 2027. The political chess game is getting intense, and we are here for all of it. But now, I want to hear from you. What do you guys think? Is that right to be skeptical and protect the Labour Party's identity? Or is a mega coalition the only practical way to challenge the APC in 2027? Drop your thoughts, arguments, and hot takes in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the dramatic road to 2027. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.